Greetings, everyone. DFG here, Gideon's Flight. Hey, guys. I just want to give a quick little update on what's going on nationally with the coronavirus. As you guys know, right now there's about 250 cases throughout the United States. Not in every state, but each day a new state comes into play. If you remember, we were just talking about Washington and then California, and now it's in New York, and now it's in Pennsylvania, and now it's in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Texas. So ultimately, it's going to be across the whole United States, and it's going to be an aggressive, virus, and it's going to make a lot of people very, very sick, and unfortunately, a lot of people are going to die because of poor preparation on the part of the national government and poor preparation on terms of individuals who just did not have the perspective to understand that this is serious and you cannot allow the naysayers, the people who are as ignorant as you are in regards to, if this disease is a hoax or not. I suspect if you go to Wuhan, China, and you ask those people in China about the, coronavirus hoax, they probably would lock you up like they did that doctor who was first bringing it to the attention of the world about it, and you'll probably come up missing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they will probably treat you with, because they will look at you as that your ignorance level is so high that they cannot afford for you to be influencing people the wrong way who need to be taking the proper precautions and making sure that they're keeping away from massive crowds if they have the virus. And then secondly, those who are trying to avoid the virus need to also understand that they need to keep their distance from those who have it. So, again, I'll say to you, in this audience, don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. The idiot, Trump, 2 weeks ago. Oh, it's only, a few people and, maybe 15. Now it's 250. And not only that it's 250, he's also, just got Congress, to give him $8.3 billion, I believe, for funding to bring about, research to try to find a cure for something that they have no cure for, and then also for healthcare, that's going to be necessary to take care of some of, you or your kin, that refuse to take this serious. And I would say this to you: if you have people in your household or extended family or neighborhood community, who choose to downplay this and make mockery of these people who have died and all these people who are sick around the world, then you need to cut them off in terms of their insight and listening to what they have to say. You just need to just kind of give them that, turn your deaf ear to them. Because they're idiots and they'll probably be the ones who get you and your family contagious. They'll probably be the ones who get you guys sick and possibly someone could die because of those idiots. So that would be my, best advice, to you in regards to those individuals who, at this late state in the game, still think that this is a hoax. Okay? It's not a hoax, guys. And then, in addition to that, again, like we talked before, and I won't get into depths of it right now, but, these FEMA camps were not made to put, illegal aliens from Mexico in jail. They were maybe the testing people to test the effectiveness of these FEMA camps and to test how they could service these camps, how food would work, how utilities would work, how health care would work, food distribution would work, separation children, parents, men, women. These were guinea pigs. Maybe that whole wall thing was just a deception to throw you off so that they could do their exercise and finding out how to make sure that when they start herding many of you into those FEMA camps, that they keep you there and they know how to manage you while you're in there. When you're quarantined or starving, because a lot of you are depending upon, unfortunately, government assistance. Fortunately, unfortunately is what I'll say, because if you need help, you need the help. But unfortunately, if that help says, okay, you cannot go to work because your workplace has been quarantined, and now you don't have a way to make money. So what are you going to do? You're going to have to go wherever they tell you to go so that you can eat, right? Especially if you have kids, even if you don't have kids. Most of our men and women today are I want to say the word is infantized. That may be my word, but they think like kids. They don't think like adults. They pout. They're not dependable. They're not reliable. They're not responsible, and they damn sure not self-sufficient. So they're gonna be herded just like little sheep. Nobody's gonna force them to go. They're just gonna tell them what way to go, and they're gonna go walking on over just like they always do. Just imagine in your imagination people going to the commodity line for commodities. When you go to those inner city food banks, look who's in those lines. They give you an idea who's gonna be in the same lines. And then some people, are gonna be forced to go because those individuals are gonna be, resistant and not want to leave their property, not want to leave their homes, and quite frankly, not want to be told what to do, like me. You know what I'm saying? But that's the situation. That's what's coming. All right. But again, there are answers to this. There are answers. You heard me talk about it before. Don't wait for the government to quarantine. You quarantine yourself. You know what I'm saying? Quarantine your family, yourself. The scripture teaches us, at least the Hebrews, according to the word, and anyone else who might read it, come out from among them and be you separate, says Yahuwah. Don't touch the unclean thing. Think about unclean, sanitized, right? Bacteria. Don't touch the unclean things amongst us, including the food and the diets that, a lot of us have eaten. Or some of us still eat. I don't, but many of you still do. And we don't have to get into all of that. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm trying to raise your awareness. And then the second part of this, around those who are going to be forced to go because they don't know how to be self-sufficient. They're so used to not putting forth a good, strong effort to get what they want. They'll just accept whatever they can get. Those individuals are going to go. And then those individuals they're going to collect off the streets because, as far as they're concerned, you're contagious because you look contagious. Hint, hint. Many of you will be there by force, I might add. But then there's the other group, the biblical group, who are going to say, well, I ain't going to do nothing. It's all in the Lord's hands. It's all in Jesus' hand. All in God's hands. Using their words, of course, not mine. Whatever the Lord's will is, let it be done. The Lord got me. All right? Well, let me tell you something. For that group, this little message I'm about to share with you out of, as you already know, the book. If Yahweh warns you to do something, you cannot sit on your hiney and says, oh, well, if this the Lord's will, the Lord's going to protect me, the Lord's going to watch over me. No, the Lord's going to send a prophet to warn you. The Lord's going to give you the words to warn you, to direct you. But he's not going to force you. And he's damn sure not coming to your rescue if you're in rebellion. You ask, DFG, what do you mean by rebellion? If you don't hearken to what you hear. When the trumpet sound, you got to act. What is the trumpet? The word. When the word comes forward, you got to react to the word. You can't sit there and say, well, I'm just going to pray and wait and see what the Lord has for me. The grave, that's what he has for you, idiot. If that's your solution to it. And a miserable death, I might add. Some of you guys, I think you have this mindset, well, I'm just going to wait on love. If I die, like you're going to just lay in your bed, with some soft music playing and, warm blanket and some warm chocolate if you're up north, or maybe some iced tea if you're down south. Yeah, right. And I got some oceanfront property in Arizona I'll sell you for cheap. No, it's going to be a brutal death. It's going to be like suffocating in your own saliva, suffocating in your own, in your whole internal organs, all your internal, melting in your body. It's a vicious death. And you're sitting there saying whatever the Lord will. What the Lord will do to hearken and listen and not be rebellious. It's stiff-necked. Okay, how do you know that, DFG? How do you know that? Okay, let me give you what the word says. Okay? Get on through the end of this. Now, this is in the book of Jasher. But you've heard this story also in the book of Genesis. Okay, and this is related to Joseph, the 11th son of Israel. And it says, behold, 7 years that are coming will be a great plenty throughout the land. And after that, 7 years of famine will follow them, a very grievous famine. And all the plenty will be forgotten from the land, and the famine will consume the inhabitants of the land. The king dreamed one dream, and the dream was therefore repeated to Pharaoh because of this thing established by Elohim, and Elohim will surely bring it to pass. Now therefore I will give you counsel. I will give you counsel. Now this is Elohim is saying, I will, through Joseph, to Pharaoh, I will give you counsel like you're getting right now. Not only from me, but from many people. And not these liars on television who's telling you, don't worry about it. We're going to give you we're going to vaccinate you. Yeah, right. Not me. Because what vaccinations or whatever the hell they come up with, vaccines, won't be doing it to me. But anyway, he says, therefore I will give you counsel and deliver your soul and the souls of the inhabitants of the land from the evil of the famine. He said, I'm going to give you counsel so you can survive, you and your children and your community, the people that you love. That's what it's saying right here. Okay? I'm reading it again. He said, now therefore I will give you counsel and deliver your soul and the souls of the inhabitants of the land from the evil of the famine. And you can change that virus, disease, that you seek throughout your kingdom for a man very discreet and wise, who knows all the affairs of government. Appoint him to superintend over the land of Israel. And let the men whom you place over Israel unto him, that they gather in all the food of the good years that are coming, and let them lay up grain and deposit it in your appointed stores. He's telling you, get food, get storage, get water, get medical aids, get sanitizer, get detergent, all the things that you need to store up, guys, to survive. He's telling them to do that. He says a wise man, so he told them, go get wise counsel so that they can tell you what to do and then listen to them. So don't tell me Yahweh is saying, I'm going to come to your rescue. He said, no, I'm going to send someone with the word, with the message. That's your rescue right there. That's your exit strategy. He said, let them keep food for 7 years of the famine, that it may be found for you and your people and your whole land, and that you and your land be not cut off by the famine. That's what you hear us telling you. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Get ready, get ready, get ready. So you so-called, respectfully Christians and believers and the Most High going to come to your rescue. No, he's not. Not if you don't. I mean, he's coming to your rescue through the word. He's already telling you, beware of what's going to happen through the many voices out there. And if you listen to that, you'll be just fine. If you don't, then you won't. That's all I got for you. Coronavirus is serious. Get ready for it, guys. Love you. DFG. Talk to you soon. Bye now.